When I started out marketing and then I've got access to all these audiences, I realized that attention is literally the same thing for millennia, possibly longer than that. Make loud noise, people turn their heads. Or, the purple cow incident with Seth Godin's analogy of garnering attention. If it is interesting or if it is remarkable, people will pay attention. It's the same thing and it doesn't evolve unless humans evolve, right? We just got a little bit more sophisticated. So, how do we get people to cut through the noise to get to our stuff? Instead of applying loud noise, you actually get quieter. So, all the stuff that you uniquely share, you gotta keep it really exclusive, kind of like Rolex's model, so that people pay more attention. It becomes more exclusive when the club becomes more, secluded, less people can enter, and you are really selective about it. When you become quiet, this is really interesting. That's when people pay attention. When you want to close off the emergency doors so that lesser people get into your doorstep or into your coaching program, then finally people pay attention. But they don't pay attention when you were screaming at the top of the cliff trying to get people to learn about the advice that you wanted to give about whatever it is problem that you help them solve. So garner some quiet attention by giving them like a last chance to do something, do a countdown, and then your program becomes exclusively for the people who paid for this. It doesn't even have to be a premium. It can be a $10 VIP, and then once they have that small commitment, yearly or monthly, whatever it is you want to price it at, I recommend price it at a very low $1 a month, low ticket, so that they have their foot in the door and then they can graduate into bigger and bigger steps. But that's the key thing. You want quiet attention, but you only give stuff away in your socials to you are still garnering new traffic, right? New eyeballs, but keep the majority of your stuff quiet, keep it exclusive. So, yeah, the third point, you want to give them a countdown until exclusivity. Count down. All right.